Welcome everyone. Hi, my name is Linda Crosley and my business is Sanctuary for Compassion and Connection in Costa Mesa, California. And it was built around the belief, my personal belief, that around the innate human ability to heal itself from any past traumas that we may have experienced. And I also believe in that post-traumatic growth opportunity. And so within my business, I offer healing modalities that include psychotherapy, direct neurofeedback, and yoga. And so specifically today, what I'd like to introduce you to through this video is the opportunity to receive the healing effects of sound healing, which comes from a yogic tradition. And so I will be playing the quartz crystal bowls that are attuned to the sounds correlating to the chakras, the 7 major chakras, running from the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. And what I also like to offer is an opportunity for you to bring your physical body into a shape that feels very supported and comfortable. And so some suggestions that you might have around the house is if you were able to find maybe a beach towel and take the beach towel, fold it up initially, and then just taking a moment to roll the beach towel up, making a little bit of a bolster for your spine. Laying this on the floor, coming to sit a little bit distance from that blanket rolled up and bringing your spine and the back of your head to rest on that. Your legs might come out long on the earth, or you might bend the knees and let the knees be up towards the sky. Your soles of your feet will be on the earth, and then your knees kind of just drop towards one another. Arms may come out to the sides of the body, palms up or palms down. You might also enjoy bringing a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly, or both hands on your belly, or both hands by your heart. But we're looking for you to bring your body into a place of comfort. Another option might be to use what I've set up here is 2 yoga blankets and a block for those of you that might have those props at home, where the block is just for the back of your head. So again, you would sit in front of your blankets and then lay your body down onto the blankets and your block. Always a lovely option, especially if you're working with boosting your immune system, is to bring the body into legs up the wall. So you would find a wall that you could come near, and you would let your body, from the crown to the root, kind of lay on the earth, but your legs would be up against the wall. And that could even be just behind the door, so if you feel like you don't have any open wall space in your home, you can always close a door and find your way behind the door, letting legs be up against the door. And again, in the restorative yoga tradition, we don't necessarily require or even encourage the legs to be flat up against the wall or touching the wall. Having the legs out at a bit of an angle so that there's no work along the back of the legs, letting everything have the opportunity to soften. So again, perhaps in this moment, just setting yourself up into that shape that feels comfortable and supportive to you today. Knowing that as you bring the body into the shape, the body is going to take a little bit of time to settle into that shape. So give yourself that opportunity. So if you begin to notice the body needing to move a part of the body or shift in some way, or you need to shift your clothing, or maybe perhaps taking your glasses off or your watch off in order to deepen the level of comfort. And then taking a moment to perhaps soften your gaze. And if it's available to you, you might consider closing your eyes, knowing that you can open your eyes at any point in time as you begin to listen to the sounds and experience the vibrations of the crystal quartz singing bowls. You might take a moment to check in with your breath. No need to change the experience of your breath. Simply noticing how the breath is flowing in and out of the body is all that is needed. And then for a moment, let the mind express to you permission to be in this comfort, to be in this stillness, to receive the healing vibrations of the crystal quartz singing bowls. gently begin to invite your breath back more deeply into your body. As your awareness returns more fully into the space, perhaps beginning to again notice the sounds around you, and inviting gentle movement back into the body, perhaps by brushing your thumbs against each one of your fingertips, or maybe simply wiggling the fingers and or the toes. Perhaps you want to reach the arms up over your head and stretch the legs out long if you're lying on the earth. If you happen to be in legs up the wall, take a moment to gently bend the knees. Slide the feet down towards the hips. Staying there for a few moments. And then everyone taking maybe an opportunity here to invite the knees in towards your heart. Your hands might rest on your shins or behind your knees. Giving yourself a gentle hug. Right? It's so important that we express that loving kindness to ourselves, especially in times of increased stress, maybe in our lives or in the world. So taking this moment to give yourself that expression of loving kindness by just gently hugging yourself. And you might also take this moment as an opportunity to express some form of appreciation for yourself. Right? It might be to thank yourself for taking a few moments out of your day to come into a space of comfort and invite in the healing vibrations of sound, right? Letting it reshift and bring again that innate human ability to heal, right, into the space. Or perhaps it's just saying something kind to yourself. How often do you allow yourself to express that verbal kindness to yourself? And as you're ready, taking your time, no rush, you're going to roll over to your favorite side. Whether that's your right side today or your left side today, coming into a fetal position where you can rest for a few moments. And perhaps bring your awareness to your heart center, sensing in without judgment, without expectations, without that desire to change what may be experienced in the heart. Sometimes when we feel some heavy emotions coming up, we want to not experience that and shut off that connection. And what we may not understand is that it's an experience that the heart is releasing what it may have been holding on to for so long that needs to be let go. So just letting that experience of resting in awareness of what's coming up around the heart without judgment, without the need to change. And then as you're ready, using your top hand, place it down on the earth in front of your heart. Moving very slowly, very gently, you'll begin to press the hand down into the earth so that it can bring you back up, perhaps letting your head hang heavy on the way up. Finding yourself back in an easy seated pose. You might support your hips with a pillow or a blanket as you come into that seated pose. And then I am going to end class today by chanting Om, another universal healing sound vibration. You are welcome to practice it here at home where you know there's no one to hear you but yourself, or you can simply listen to the vibration of my voice as well, whatever you prefer. We'll bring our right hands onto our heart center. We'll cross our left hand over our right, letting your thumbs connect right at the center of your chest. This is our eagle mudra, our Garuda mudra. It's very comforting to the heart, very strengthening to the heart. We'll take an inhale together. You can bring your palms together in front of your heart. Letting your thumbs maybe rest on the sternum. I really want to thank you for allowing yourself to absorb the healing sounds of the singing bowls, for joining me in this effort to allow our bodies and minds and souls that space to heal. So thank you for joining me. The divine light inside of me acknowledges and bows to the divine light inside of you. In other words, Namaste.